Hello friends, welcome back. In our today's video, we are going to write AI program in Python. So AI program we can write easily in Python, just 2 or 3 lines code. Before going to write AI program, we need to understand the AI companies that gives us API key. There are many AI companies like OpenAI, Google Gemini. There are many companies that are researching and developing AI. You might have heard ChatGPT. It is a powerful application given by OpenAI. So now we are going to create API key. We'll see how to create API key in OpenAI platform. So ChatGPT also working. ChatGPT is the application given by OpenAI. We can interact with models and tools given by OpenAI through the application called ChatGPT. In the same way, we can develop one application in Python where we can send our questions to OpenAI so that OpenAI uses its tools, models, and it will give us the response. We will see how to create account in OpenAI. Go to Google and search OpenAI. We have to create open we have to create a API key in OpenAI platform. So we have to go to OpenAI platform. It is having a specific platform called API platform. Go to this platform and log in through your login to API platform through your Google account. So we can log into API platform, OpenAI API platform with your Google account, and next to page you will see registration page. So in registration page we can fill full name, age. After that we will it will take you to dashboard page. In the dashboard page we will see there are options to create API keys. Create API secret key. Click on this. It will generate API key for free of cost. After generating API key, we will see a copy button here. Click on this. It will copy API key. So it will not ask credits while creating API key. We can create without having credits. So after creating API key, we have to interact with the AI models. For that we have to add some credits. So when we click on add credit button from the dashboard page, it will ask you to add at least minimum $5, including taxes. It will be around 580 rupees as a minimum amount we can add credit. So after adding we will see here $5. So once we create API key, once we add credits, we can copy API key. We can copy API key and paste in a notepad, or you can paste directly in our Python program. So let's start writing program based on API key. So when you are writing AI programs in Python, API keys is very important. Okay, let's go to now that we have created API key from the official OpenAI platform. So we will use that API key in our program. I have copy pasted API key here and I created one constant in Python. So this is one variable which holds the API key. So we will use this in our program. Let's install OpenAI package. So go to command prompt where this project is created. So this project root folder we need to install OpenAI package. So for that we have to use one command pip install OpenAI. So it will install the package. OpenAI will get the predefined class called OpenAI. So we can use the predefined class in our program. Let install. So it got installed now. I can start writing. I'll import this package from OpenAI import OpenAI class. So OpenAI class, you can see a difference the package and the class. It is in lowercase, but whereas in if you see the class name O capital A capital, so it's a predefined class. We can create object for this class. So let's create object for this class. I'll put the class name, object name as client. Any name we can keep here. Obj also we can write, we can keep, but for understanding purpose, I'll put client. Class name is OpenAI. So it will take this API key as a parameter. So API underscore key is equals to our variable API key. So we are passing this API key to the constructor. This is the constructor parameter. So it will store this value in its constructor. So we are passing to the class. Object is now created. We'll create responses. Client dot responses dot create. So what we are doing here, we created the object of this OpenAI class, and we are calling one function. We are calling one object called responses. This object has one function called create. It will take two values, which is model. So which model we want to use? The latest model is GPT-5, where ChatGPT is using. We are also using the same model in our program. So input is the question. Any question we can pass to the model. So I'll put one question here. Explain about Python in one or two lines. So if you are sending lengthy programs to model, if you're sending lengthy questions to the model, or if you're expecting lengthy responses, then your credits will be decreased. So I'm just putting one or two lines, I'm asking one or two lines response, and based on tokens the credits will be consumed. Here how many tokens we can count? Here we have 7 tokens. Here we have 5 tokens, 12 tokens including spaces, 14 tokens up to here. Like this it will count the tokens, and it will uh, deducts the amount from the credits based on the tokens. So response also, if you ask 10,000 lines, immediately your credits will be decreased $0.5 or $0.1. Okay, so we will store this output in a response. We can put any name here. We can store this. Okay, here responses, not response. So we are storing the output here. Okay, so this output I'll print on the screen. Whatever the response we are getting, I'll print on the screen. Response dot output text. So this is the object written by create, where we have the response in this object through a variable called output. Okay, if you run this program, you will see response for this question from the AI model. The same response you can expect from ChatGPT as well, because here also we are using OpenAI, ChatGPT also using OpenAI. So we can wait for 1 or 2 minutes or less than 1 minute to get the response. It will validate this token and it will give the response. See, we got the response. Python is a high level general purpose programming language. So we can change the question. Okay, we can ask different question now. I'll ask, what is the weather in Delhi? You can ask any question. Here I'm asking one question. Okay, let's run and see what response we will get. So it will take around 1 minute or less than 1 minute to get the response. Each time it will check this API key, it will check whether credits are available or not. Based on that, it will give the response. So now we got the response API. Okay, like this we can send questions to the models. So if you want send from the keyboard instead of putting question here each and every time and running, you can put one statement, input statement, enter any question, and you can store that in one variable question. Yeah, I'll replace this hard coded question with the variable. So when you run this program, it will ask you the question from the keyboard. We can enter, just run. We'll try one more time. Now it is asking question. You can ask any question. Give me give me a program in Python to find prime number. I'm asking one program in Python to find prime number. I'm sending my question to the models GPT-5, so I'll get response from that. See, I got the response. Hope you're able to understand this program. Here we are importing OpenAI class. We are passing the API key to this class constructor. We are creating object, creating responses, and we are using create method to send question and to get the answer. And from this response object, we are getting the output from the output text. Thanks for watching.